Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and welcome to another episode of Deep Web Browsing, episode number 88, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a long way into it, but as always, we are going into the side of the internet that's a little too dank for regular viewing. As you can tell, it's a lovely Sunday, not for me, however, recording a little bit before. But, as always, things are going to be as random as always. I hope you enjoyed the series. It's been long running, actually. God damn. So, without further ado, let's go right into it. Let's go to our very first website. So, the first website we're across is Schools Are Abusing Its Payback Time. Now, this is one of those files, don't confuse it with FILE, it's one of those PHILE. Basically they're like notepad files, I guess you could say, posted on the internet for you to download in the Web 1.0. Web 1.0. Wow, I sound like my fucking dad trying to meme, Jesus Christ. But it's one of those old school documents you can really find, and some of these are comedic. We used to do a lot of them towards the beginning of the series until eventually I just found less and less and less. And I think I might have already showed this to you, but if I haven't, ladies and gentlemen, this is how to be the school drug dealer. Now again, please don't sell drugs, especially don't sell drugs in school. We do not condone the activities. We're just fucking reading this, okay? I feel like I have to, nip it in the ass, but here we go. Okay, how's it going, dudes and dude? Yeah, I don't feel bad for saying Web 1.0 anymore. Me, I'm fried. Anyways, read the disclaimer at the end? Intro. So, okay, you want to be a drug dealer, but you don't want to get caught with coke, heroin, etc., etc. Problem solved. Sell 55XR. It's quite easy to make and can be passed as whiteout, and gets you very high when sniffed at moderate rates. Oh my god, that reminds me of when I used to be in the 7th grade, there was a bunch of kids that I didn't even know this at the time. They basically were trying to give me Sharpies all the time. And I'm like, I don't need a fucking Sharpie. And every fucking day I would see these fucking kids, these 4 or 5, kids, and we fucking played RuneScape together and shit. I didn't because they wouldn't let me play RuneScape with them. That was a pretty sad time. But they would sniff the fuck out of these Sharpies and shit, and apparently get high or whatever, and their brain cells would fucking melt. Probably, I don't know. Sorry, it reminded me of that, but here we go. What is 55XR? It's a designer drug, I guess. First things first, this drug is new. I brewed it myself. Homebrew. It's my making, so no one knows about it yet. Okay, so here are the things you're going to need. 1 bottle of whiteout, half full. Alright, 1 thingy of model glue. What is this, My Immortal shit? 1 thingy? Okay. Some model paint. So, now, what you do is mix these together and close the bottle and shake it up a lot. The drug is made. Sniff a little and see what happens. You will like it. What? Dude, I don't think you should be fucking huffing paint. Alright? I don't know if... yeah, the chemicals in whiteout would probably fuck you up, but, the glue is probably the only... I don't know, dude. This shit looks scary. So how do you deal it at school? Alright. Here's how you get to the meat of it. Okay, so first you have to start making prices. I do it by adding all the stuff it took for me to make it and then adding 3 or 4 dolans. That's a pretty smart business. This depends on how much your buyers want to get high. Next, after making the prices, you will need to make about 20 bottles of this stuff. And then buy a trench coat or something with a lot of pockets. Now, when the 25 bottles of 55XR are made, stick them in your trench coat. It sounds like a fucking video game assault rifle. Jesus Christ. Stick them in your trench coat pockets that are inside the jacket. Yeah, probably. Now, when you go to school, put 19 of the bottles in your locker, way in the back. Keep one for your buyers to sample. Now go up to... oh, yeah. Get them high first. Now go up to one of the people you might think want to get high and say, hey, man, want to get high? What the fuck is this? Hey man, wanna get high? What you can't make the fucking sting operation more obvious than that. Jesus Christ. So are you wearing a fucking wire? If he says sure, then let him sample and tell him your prices and locker number. If he says no, just walk away. Now, let's keep doing what I said. Until you have at most 10 people doing over to you holding out money, you will make a big profit. Get your supplies from the Dolan store, but keep your prices the same. Warning, any drug could kill you, including this one. I am not responsible for anything you do with this file, etc., etc. Yes. Anything in life can fucking kill you, okay? Breathing can give you cancer, alright? I'm sure 55XR can give you multiple cancers. So, I think I have to give the little obvious disclaimer. Please don't make the drug, consume the drug, and especially sell the drug. With all that set aside, This is probably the worst fucking way. It's probably like this shit is what the fucking like this is like fucking, you know, if the FBI are doing like prostitution sting operations, you know, that it's like it's like the most fucking obvious bait imaginable, right? Like the most obvious shit they could ever fucking do. And like this, somebody walked up to my school with a trench coat, you know, and it's like, "Want to get high?" First of all, I'd probably run the fuck out of there, dude, because that dude's probably got some skeletons in the closet, and I ain't gonna fuck with that guy, let me tell you. Those are the kinds of people you gotta make best friends in school, you know what I mean? Because, you know, they're the kinds of people you don't want to fuck with, the little quiet types, right? Anyways, obvious life advice is obvious. That's fucking... My God, I'm bringing old fucking memes back. Jesus, what is wrong with me? I am getting old. Let's go to another site. Oh man, tomatoes are evil. Oh my God, make Trump an evil tomato. You have no idea how excited I was to come across this. I feel like I might have shown this to people before, because like, I swear there was a site with tomatoes and shit. I'm not exactly fucking sure. But I was waiting for another Trump site, you know, after he got like the inauguration and everything, because like, you look, man, first of all, let's not turn this into a political battleground, okay? It's what happened. Let's just stick to the stuff over here. Here we go. Welcome to the truth about the evil fruit. Proof that tomatoes are evil exists. You can find it here. I'm sure people put like apple as like, you know, the forbidden fruit and shit. This is probably like the most evil thing. I don't fucking know, dude. Anyways, if you go to the shop, you can buy stuff such as Jesus hate tomatoes, BBQ. Man, if I walked into my buddy's barbecue and he was wearing a Jesus hates tomatoes, oh my God, dude, that he would have become my best friend if not already. Tomatoes are evil. No tomato badge. Evil that looks like MS Paint shit. Jesus Christ! If I gave that to someone, they'd fucking spit in my face. All right, you know what? I could spend my money on this, but let's get at it. Let's go to home. This is of course we're like throw a tomato at Trump. What? Oh, this is a Flash game. Oh man, I can't play Flash games. It makes me cry, dude. All right, let's go. Tomatoes, the evil fact. Oh, boy. So let's see. Tomato Encyclopedia Britannica article. The fruit of the numerous cultivated varieties of Lycopersicon esculentum, a plant of the nightshade family, Solanaceae, also the fruit of L. Pimpinelli. I'm fucking 12, dude. It's late at night. Give me a break. The tiny currant tomato plants are generally much branded, spreading 60 to 180 centimeters and recumbent. Okay, I don't want to learn about fucking tomatoes. All right, let's go to the truth. Many advocates of the tomato will tell you this. Tomatoes can reduce the risk of prostate cancer. Tomatoes contain lycopene. Tomatoes are good for the eyes. Tomatoes help women guard against cervical intraepithelial neoplasia. Holy shit. Lycopene is an inhibitor to heart disease. Ooh. The truth, however, is this. The best food sources of lycopene, according to the Tomato Research Council, are tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, ketchup, tomato soup, tomato juice. Oh, man, I can't have tomato soup. Vegetable juice, minestrones. Oh, I love minestrones. Vegetable soup, and pink grapefruit. The tomato does not appear on this list, sliced or otherwise. The health-giving benefits of the accursed fruit are only revealed when all the semblance of the evil fruit has been... All right, okay then. All right, we got you, buddy. I mean, if it contains lycopene, like in the actual fruit, dude, you can probably just eat it. I don't fucking know what you're going on about. So he's got a recipe. Japanese-style tomato-free spaghetti sauce. Okay. 1 to a half pound carrots. Oh my God, you know what this reminds me of? Deep web cooking. You remember when we found like the pot brownie sites and shit? This is almost like that. We get a little weeaboo style tomato free spaghetti sauce, dude. We got half pound carrots, large beetroot, celery stalks, bay leaves, red komi miso, pressure cook or boil. You know what, man? One day, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna read out the recipe, obviously. One day, I swear to God, I'm gonna have to have like a video where I just cook half of the shit I find on the deep web. Not the pot brownies, okay? That's a Daily Motion upload right there. Bechamel sauce, mock tomato sauces. Dude, that dude is thick. Mock sauce. All right, you know, okay, fuck that. All right, let's go to the evil history of games. What is this? Oh, they have like Flash games. What do you have? Osama bin Laden and tomatoes? Dude, I think on a scale of evil, you know, fucking Bin Laden's a little more higher than a fucking tomato, but hey, man, it's all up to you, dude. You go to their blog. They have a fucking blog, by the way, too. Must give the memes where the memes are proud. You've got, what is this? I hate tomatoes themselves, but I love. This is a tomato hate blog. Oh my lord, dude. All right, you know, I'm going to back out of this because, like, YouTube's hate policies are fucking unreal. People are getting called out for being, you know, neo-Nazis and shit. I might get called out for being anti-tomato. I'm going to back out of that. No Man's Sky was a mistake, part 2. What the fuck? No Man's Sky. Why the fuck would you mention No Man's Sky out of all fucking things? All right, you know what? I think we've seen enough tomato hatred. Look, be nice to tomatoes. They've done a lot of good for people, all right? Even if you hate ketchup and shit, like, it helps people live their lives through french fries and, you know, stuff. And it's good on pizza, by the way, too, as far as I've heard. Let's back out and go to it's fucking late at night, dude. Ancient high-tech civilization. Now, you might have seen the Intel Exchange before, and you have. But the thing is, it's like, the Intel Exchange is one of the largest forums ever. Like, it's one of, not the largest forum ever, it's one of the biggest forums ever of, like, just random shit. Like, a lot of people start their deep web searches on, like, the hidden wiki, and the Intel Exchange is always one of the first links you can get to. The problem there is that, as far as I know, there's, like, multiple copies of the Intel Exchange, because I think maybe the PGP key got leaked just like the hidden wiki. So, for the most part, the Intel Exchange, when I say PGP key gets leaked, there actually is no real hidden wiki anymore, just because, you know, everyone can impersonate the thing because it has the original fucking identifier. But the Intel Exchange, I feel, has had the same thing happen to it. I might be completely wrong, so don't quote me on that. But here we have the Intel Exchange, an article from 1 week and 2 days ago, talking about an ancient, high-end civilization, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hello, there is proof all around the world that has been very advanced civilizations in the past. And again, when you go on the site, they discuss a lot of stuff. Like, you can go to, like, general discussion and shit like that, or, like, Intel Exchange. And we're going to look at it just briefly, just because we've already shown it to you, but since it is an active forum, finding new stuff on it is pretty much the lovely side of it. So, Egyptians and Incas and Romans have built their cities and sacred types on top of very old megalithic structures, or sites, that they could not build with the technology they had. These megalithic sites are built usually in ruins, but what's left of them is astonishing. They consist of very big blocks of very hard rock, which has been cut with extreme precision. Even in our modern day, it's very hard, or maybe impossible, to replicate that kind of work. There's a YouTube channel made by Brian Forster, which shows those sites. Now here you got clear web links, and you got a bunch of interesting websites, seems ones that I've never really heard of. So, like, let's see, Machu Picchu, Puma Punka in Bolivia. Let's actually go to that one. And it's actually loading up a YouTube site right now. As you can see, they're all YouTube links. These are clear websites entirely. So yeah, again, the whole thing blurs up. So this is Brian Forrester's channel. And Brian Forrester has about 100,000 subscribers. Actually just broke that mark, so congratulations on that, dude. Good for you, man. But basically, Brian Forrester, if I can just go to his channel, I'm not going to play his video, but if I go to his channel, this is Brian Forrester, fucking, what a lad, dude. But is that the same video I was watching? But here he is. He does, like, a bunch of these videos, like American Doctor Inspects Amazing Ancient Elongated. You know what? It's like, it's like a good... It's almost like Watch Mojo, but except it seems like it's decent. That's actually really cool. This guy does a lot of lost ancient technology inside Egypt's Abu Rawash pyramid, exploring the capital of the ancient Aztec of Mexico. So here's the thing. If you ever want to see, like, some weird, like, futuristic, like, well, not futuristic, like, not post, what the fuck am I looking for? Advanced old civilizations, you know what I mean? Like signs or evidence. I guess Brian Forrester is your lad. So here's his channel. Congratulations, dude. He's on Hidden in CA tour. Is Hidden in California tours? What the fuck? What is this about page like? Author and adventurer Brian Forrester, man. This guy, you know what, man? Good for him, dude. Exploring shit. What is the country in? Peru. Oh, he's in Peru. What a dude. So he does Hidden Inca tours. All right. So this is Brian's bread and butter, it seems. But anyways, I've been fascinated by the technology of ancient civilizations. The Egyptians used a form of batteries. I didn't know that. Scientists have personally seen examples of society using sound to levitate incredibly heavy object. Even the Bible says in Song of Solomon that everything has already happened and everything else is just another cycle. See, I've always found that, like, really weird. And I know it's because it's late at night and, like, I'm deep web browsing. But it's like this point where I get, like, really conspiracy like laden and shit, you know what I mean? Like I kind of, like, as fucking psycho as it sounds, I almost feel like there is, like, a cycle and shit. Like maybe shit's cyclical, dude. I don't know. But I'm just really fucking tired. I will look through the links you posted and try to find the links to back up my claims in this post. I have a huge obsession with the city of Atlantis, and I strongly believe that it is not just a myth fabricated by Plato. After looking through a lot of Tesla's projects and ideals, I believe it's possible to hide an entire city with a strong enough magnetic field. It bends light and hides the heat signature. I feel so lost and alone on the ClearNet because people are too ignorant to look past their current presumptions. Oh man, dude, it's like the fucking super Starbucks level of fucking, I'm better than everyone. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, let's go back into this. Over here, you can see they have like suppressed technology. We're going to go see what the conspiracy has to showcase just because, oh, the WikiLeaks data. What is this? WikiLeaks releases large insurance files. Oh, yeah, I'm going to back out of this. This is some crazy shit. For those of you who don't know what an insurance file is, basically like if a giant organization releases files because they know they're about to be party banned. They got to fucking get that shit out there. Better world without electricity. What? What are you talking about? Recently, I've been watching a television series, Blind Spots. And in the previous episode, an interesting idea occurred. The idea came from a terrorist group who wants to reform America for good, and the action that they were about to take was supposed to do so. The plan is an underlying idea, the idea that America can be a better nation when the power grid is destroyed. No, dude. I think that for a big part I agree. When there was no electricity in the West, the world would be a better place. Let me try to explain my point of view. The world has... Okay, let's try to see how the world would be better without electricity. The world has leaders. The leaders have goals. Mainly the goals of leaders not to lead the country, but to keep power and sometimes to earn money. This is what power is all about, continuity. When there is no power grid, there will be less to have power over, and the power will be diverted into smaller pieces. Smaller pieces of power will work against the corruption of leadership, and smaller pieces of power will give people a voice to show them that their vote does matter. Looking at the recent election in the U.S., a lot of people did not vote because they were under the impression their vote doesn't count. When you divide power into smaller pieces, votes will count more and give people the idea that their vote actually does count. Smaller pieces of power does not oblige leaders to take the opinion of the people seriously. When a country has over 1 million people in it, the opinion of people starts to matter less and the continuity of people starts to matter more. Everybody has an opinion, and politicians just promise to make those things real. All right. So when power gets cut into pieces, a city will have power over itself, because it will have the possibility to reign over the land it has without taking into consideration the opinion of people who happen to live in the same country, but live miles away. The state will get more power when it has less contact with the rest of the continent for the same reason. Take the European Union, for example. They have a lot of power over a lot of countries. A small country will have the possibility of sending a couple of its politicians to the Parliament of the European Union. Let's say the country is allowed to send 20 people to the Parliament. These 20 people have practically no influence on a Parliament consisting of 750 people. The small country has to agree on to everything the EU tells them, without having a fair say in the way things go. Why does a country agree? Mainly for the money. If a small country does not agree with the EU and does not participate in the EU, they miss millions of euros in trade. Even though the people did not vote for this, the politicians are able to do what they want, under the claim that it is the right thing for the country and it is the right for the economy of the country. Okay, yeah, then it kind of makes sense. So, when the electricity goes down, lives will be more valuable because machines are not allowed to work without power. In the modern age, people don't fight wars anymore. Machines do. One simple drone can kill an entire village. You know, I think you're kind of sullying on the fact that soldiers are working really dangerous jobs, dude. When the power goes down, people have to fight wars, and I believe that because our lives as the attacker are in danger when a war starts, people will fight less. And when wars happen, they will be less destructive than what we've seen in the 20th century, simply because the weapons that were in play in the world wars will not be manufactured without electricity. One thing I think about it, what is wonderful about electricity is the internet and the information that comes with this. The intellectual can have a say in the fairness of things. But as we see with news channels, they also have the ability to become corrupt in the sense that they view events from one point of view and teach people, oh yeah, this is fucking... Alright, without electricity, lives will become simple again. We will go back to nature, we'll go back to having free... Look, if we got rid of power, dude, we'd go into fucking chaos. You know what I mean? Like, we'd be fucking gone. There's an interesting, like, movie on Netflix. It's pretty shitty, but it's one of these found footage movies where terrorists attack Great Britain. Like, they take out the power grid for about 1 week in particular. Now, because in the modern age, we have so many things tied to electricity in the first place, like, you know, water pumps, ATM machines, banking systems, a lot of those things... when you lose those core features, right, which you probably take for granted every day, right, like, you know, getting money, you just go to an ATM, dig out money, boom, done. But you forget that when you're dealing with all of that fucking money, right, when you're dealing with that, when you're dealing with that easiness of things and it just goes away, and slowly but surely, it's like fucking taking a bunch of, like, insects, putting them into a box, and, like, putting a little sugar in the middle, right? Once they realize that what they have is a finite resource, they will fucking kill one another. You know, they will lose their shit. They will start ripping off limbs from other insects just to keep sure that they have that as much as they can. So when you take away the thing that keeps the world running, it's all going to descend into fucking chaos anyway, so I don't really agree with that. Let's, but, you know, regardless, the Intel Exchange makes a conspiracy theorist come out of me, so let's go to a different site. I'm sure you don't want to hear me fucking ramble about it on a deep web browsing video. Let's go to something else. Oh man, that shit ain't weird at all. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our deep web video of the week. It asked me, how are you? And I feel like I fucking, god damn it, it's the same VCR font as always, dude. I swear I'm not. You know what? I need to find a way to piece this together. It's definitely fucking. When you see the VCR font, at least now, it's getting fucking really prevalent. But here you got a lovely lad in a mask over there trying to be all edgy and cool, but I'm not really spooked. It's about 2 minutes and 17 seconds long, longer than the fucking average. So let's hit play and see what it's about. Here you have this dude looking down. He's asking, "How are you?" I am doing fine, dude. It's late at night. Oh, well, apparently you need to pan the camera. Elias, we are keeping what the fuck? Don't worry, Elias. I don't know who Elias is. You will be safe with us. Oh my god, this is like, who am I? This is weirding me out right now. The memories. This is weirding me the fuck out, dude. Good time. This is really weirding me out. It's late at night and I'm not liking this. Don't you remember? I don't. I'm not supposed to remember anything. I'm not Elias. You don't want to end up like us. Am I seeing dead people and shit? I mean, it's so negative. It's like, I don't know. Your company is welcome. In a sewer gutter? Okay. We really appreciate you. It's so fucking dark. I have to, like, look in the previews to make anything come. That's a little personal, don't you think? Find us, Elias. We're halfway into the video, alright, so... Find him, Elias. Yeah, the audio is really weirding me out. I'm sorry. This is Smile More. Is that a dog? Smile dog? Nobody smiles anymore. What the fuck?
I don't go past the tree very often.
What the fuck? What is this?
Went over the line. Can't go past the line, Mom said. That's what they had.
What's she saying? I can't hear her well. Wait a minute. Let me go back and, like, increase the audio real quick.
I don't go past the tree very often.
I don't go past the tree very often.
Went over the line.
So distorted.
Can't go past the line, Mom said. That's what they had. Have to go for him.
She's scared? Or he, I don't know what it is. It could be a little kid.
Not afraid. Not afraid. Battery. Red. Flashing battery. If you don't see another episode, guys, you should probably send help.
Probably send help. Are you fucking hell, dude? Okay, alright. First fucking time in my life it's given me a screamer. Jesus Christ. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we found, like, the second or third bit of found footage imagery on this place. Mishmash of multiple things. So, apparently, the whole... Again, it seems like it's related to all the... Like, I've seen the VCR font everywhere, but basically, this seems like Elias. He's got, like, a mask and everything. Under the face, it's supposedly really disfigured, but it's like, you don't want to end up like us. So, what do you want to end up like? And I think the weirdest shit out of all this is, like, this fucking video. And this is, like, a found footage-esque segment of it. Like, I'm watching some crazy paranormal activities type shit. Look, man. This is probably the most, like, if this is an ARC, this has to have the most effort put into it. And I gotta give congratulations for that. But, like, this is a problem, dude. Like, I am sitting on, like, a yes or no type deal. I can't prove it one way or another. I kind of feels like this dude's, like, locked out. He's got, like, a camera. It's, like, some slender-ass shit. Listening to it again... It's really low resolution. It seems like all the graphical glitches put into it are just done in, like, video post-processing software. Going through more of it, right? Going through way more, like, this dude eventually says, you know, probably seek out help. Now, I don't know if it's real or not. I would like to think it's fake, but I can't fucking prove it any way or another. So this is the dude's face. Oh, hold on. What is the dude's face? Alright, so the face gives you that smile. So his face apparently is a mask at this point. So I don't know what the story behind the whole thing is. Like, it just seems like, look, it can either go to one or two ways, and both ways are amazing and scary at the same time. This is an ARG with a lot of work put into it, or it could just be some, like, fucking, like, because you know how that thing is, like, serial killers, like, how they, like, fucking, how they get really artsy with what they do, you know what I mean? So, I don't fucking know. Maybe this could be that entire case. Maybe I could be watching the fucking Diaries of a Serial Killer this whole fucking time and have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. It could be that. You know, it could also be the art. I can't fucking prove it one way or another. I would like to think that it's completely 100% fake and created, and it probably is. But that was the first time I watched a found footage segment. I don't know whether it's a combination of being late at night and the sort of mood where I'm like, you know, it's like all alone right now. And just, again, it's like fucking, it's a feeling of, it's an unsafe feeling. And like, so when you watch this, it's like, could this have fucking occurred? It weirds me the fuck out. I don't know what to believe right now. But I think my analysis is really as much as I can give it on that. It's obviously related to the VCR font videos that we've seen before. But I don't know how much more than that. Because I didn't see the whole, like, are you awake thing, right? So basically it's about finding Elias. Have we found Elias or have we not? The world might never know. Help me know. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure it out in the comments or something. Maybe there is something behind it. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to back out of this and hit up something else. So there's a site called Atlantis. Now, this is a site where apparently it seems like it deals with people's doxes. For those of you who don't recall what a dox might be, a dox is basically private information made public, leaked basically. So things like addresses, phone numbers, things like that. Now, I'm showing you the site because, you know, frankly, it's a big sort of deal on the deep web. There's a lot of areas where you can go to and get doxed and shit like that. It's a pretty recent site, by the way, too. This is Atlantis, copyright 2016 to 2017. It's pretty active. Now, as you can look at the records in their database, they have about 843,034,000 people, actually, or a little above that, currently in their database. And I think as we refresh, let me see how many else got added to it real quick. Like, is this like a real? No, nothing got added. So basically, they have almost a billion people in their databases that they've leaked. Now, if you go to, like, say, let's look up, I don't know, I guess John of all things, one of the most common names out there, right? Let's look up John real quick. You can look by last name, email, IP, phone number. You can see, like, John, email is Jazico5, and then they have file, which is Artful Software, SHA-1, February 2016 text. And they have, like, more and more. I think Artful Software might be, like, the website that, or I don't know, something that's related to these individuals entirely. It seems like the site might have crashed. Oh, wow, it's taken a long time to load. So clearly it's got a bunch of people in it. Yeah, it's loading a lot of data. Holy crap, do not crash my Tor. Jesus Christ. I am actually trying to showcase something. But it seems like what this site is. Oh, no, I think the Tor browser. Oh, no, it's coming back. It's coming back. All right. Oh, no, no. No, cancel. Cancel. So basically what you're seeing over here is like, oh my God, if you look through just the first name John, of course, gives you so many results here too. You got IP addresses, you've got emails, phone numbers, things like that. Well, and the emails don't give you much either. If you go to say learn more, it doesn't really give you anything interesting. Hold on, learn more. No, it just takes you back over this. So it doesn't seem like you can really learn more. What is BTC box? So basically what you got over here is like a bunch of illicit dumps, basically people doxed and stuff like that for, again, various reasons. It's just like there is no emotion towards this kind of stuff. It's just like if your information gets leaked, it gets fucking leaked, right? So it happens. It's one of those things that I think in this day and age, it's pretty fucking hard to avoid. So here they got the Bitcoin forum. I don't know what that's all about. Probably just discussion of Bitcoins, obviously. You can donate to these people. So if you want to donate to the Atlantis search for hacked data, you absolutely, it's the Google for hacked fucking data is what it is, essentially. Now, I don't know. I can't pull out anybody's hacked data, thankfully, it seems. Or maybe I'm just running a weird, maybe my browser's like fucking me up, dude. Here we go. Bitcoin. Oh, yeah, here's the blockchain for these people. Oh, wow, they're getting some actual transactions. So 0.01 BTC, but they're also losing. Oh, interesting. So they I guess they get some money out of it, right? If you go to like packages, let me see what packages are all about here too. So $1 is 10 searches a day for 4 days. Oh, so you pay the money for how many searches you can do, right? So like 50 searches for a day for 4 days if you give them $10. 30, 50, 100. The highest you can go is 1,000, which gives you an unlimited amount of searches, right? If you want to do some fucking massive background checks and like identity theft, I guess, 1,000 dolans is probably fucking nothing, right? When it comes to the grand scheme of how successful such an op might be, right? So anyways, if we're going to go back out of that to like say dumps, all right, and even the register side of it is, do you need an invite code? I'm trying to figure out if this is one of those invite code type deals. No, it doesn't seem like you need an invite code. You can basically just register to the Atlantis Society. If you go to the databases, you can see basically they're adding like VType, Gelnet, Modako, Lupa World, Parapamail.ru. So basically these are sites that they've basically hacked. Oh, so yeah, these are sites that they've hacked. And they've released the... Wow, are you fucking looking at this? Wait, what is Suba Games? Let me just look at Suba Games real quick. Suba Games. Suba Games is an online game portal. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, it's a full-on one of those game portals. 3.4 million accounts got fucking leaked, dude, on the 26th of September. So these guys are a fucking hacking group, it seems, that are just leaking data and releasing it publicly for the fucking world. Here you can have 45 million German emails and passwords. Holy shit, dude. Wow. 1 million Indian emails and passwords. Jesus Christ. British sex contact. God damn, dude. These people get everywhere. Bed, Bath, and more. All right, you know what? We're gonna... Yeah. God damn, it's an interesting fucking... Holy shit, these guys are a big... This is legit. These are one of the biggest, like, leaking groups on the fucking planet. Holy crap. It's like the lady is saying, shh, with the lovely red shade of lipstick, by the way. I'm gonna back the fuck out, not say a word, and hopefully go to something a little less revealing. So, what is Satan? Apart from a mythological creature, Satan is a ransomware, a malicious software that once opened in a Windows system, encrypts all the files and demands a ransom for the decryption tools. Now, I feel like I've shown this to a lot of people before, but at the same time I haven't, just because the layouts of the sites are so similar. Now, as far as anybody who doesn't know what ransomware is a type of virus, basically, where it will basically hijack your computer files, and like it says, it will encrypt all the files in this scenario. And basically, you have to pay these people to get the decryption key out of them. Basically, at this point, all your files are held up for ransom, right? So that's basically what you're getting over here. How to make money. Wow, I look really fucking red right now. How to make money with Satan. First of all, you need to sign up. Once you sign up, you'll have to log into your account, create a new virus, and download it. Once you've downloaded your newly created virus, you're ready to start infecting people. Oh, so this is a way you can fucking make some paper, dude. Jesus. Now, the most important part, the Bitcoin paid by the victim will be credited to your account. We will keep a 30% fee of the income, so if you specified a 1 BTC ransom, you will get 0.7 BTC and we will get 0.3 BTC. The fee will become lower depending on the number of infections and payments you have. So the more work you do, the better you get paid, I guess. So here you can sign up for username, password, public keys, and captchas. So now, basically, what they've got over here is like a pyramid scheme type deal almost, where like these people have created what might be one of the best ransomware viruses ever, right? And like, the thing is, you go on there, you create an account, you generate a virus, obviously, one that details that you're the one sending it, right? One specially customized for you, which could fucking play both favors, right? Because, you know, if looking into the code, right, looking into how it transferred, like anything could be fucking possible, right? Like that could leave a nasty trail back to you. By the way, don't do this. Don't be ransomwaring other people's computer. It's fucking highly illegal, and I would definitely advise you not to do such a task. But as we go into this, it's basically all you're really doing over here is creating a website, creating a program. You send it to people, you know, through like emails and shit like that, or you get them to run it, and bam, next thing you know, their shit is gone. They make a Bitcoin payment, and hopefully their stuff gets sent right back to them, right? Which is all you can expect. Now, once you get your stuff encrypted, you know, it's not like you can run malware bytes or some shit like that. It's encrypted, right? And you're going to need the decryption key somehow. So, regardless, basically, what this will do is it will hijack a computer, make their files go fucking locked up somewhere, well, locked up in the computer, and the only way to get it back is to pay the person and get the decryption key, which this, you know, I don't know how much money they make, but this seems like this seems like the easiest fucking way to make money ever, right? Like, just go to a forum, tell them to download this, like, game-boosting software, and bam. Not saying that you should do it, because, again, it is highly fucking illegal. So, you know, in that regard, stay fucking away from it. Don't go do it. But yeah, Satan apparently exists as a ransomware virus on the deep web. So let's go hit up something else. The Straw House blog. It's always been my dream to build my own house and live off the grid. I am not interested in some sort of back to the land privatization story where my environmentalism is steeped in hardship, but rather a more modern kind of self-sufficiency, back to the land with all the benefits of modern technology. We live in a fantastic time in history. My goal has always been to leverage all of the knowledge of the past with the advantages of today. The house is straw bale, off-grid, and passive solar. So do all these BuzzFeed. I have BuzzFeed on my fucking mind, dude. I'm awful. Kill me. Buzzwords mean. You can read more on the house page. If you're interested in a specific technology, process, or section of the house, you can use category focus to... Oh, okay. You can follow construction of this. So this dude is building... 2002, 2003 is when they started building it. This dude is building a place out on the eastern seaboard. All right. Oh, wait. We started construction. We have weathered a blackout that took out the eastern seaboard. I remember that back in Toronto and, I think New York and shit. Multiple ice storms, dead batteries, exploding generators, and more cars in the ditch than we can count. All right. So basically, these people have created a home that's self-sufficient entirely. Very interesting stuff indeed. Let's go see into this. So straw bale is a building method that's been around for 100 years. So straw bales are stacked, linked bricks in a running bond, coated with cement stucco. And on the interior walls, a finishing coat of Venetian plaster, lime plaster mixed with crushed marble. Oh, that looks fucking cool. Straw bales are inexpensive, renewable, easy to source, and easy to work with. Any kinds of bales can be used as long as they are dry and tight. So off-grid means we are not connected to the electrical grid, water, sewer, or gas mains. We create our own power with solar collectors and a wind generator. Simon at Generation Solar prepared a road analysis for us and specified a system to match. Our kitchen stove and backup hot water heater are propane-fired. On sunny days, our primary source of heat is the sun itself, coming through the windows and heating the concrete floor. On cloudy days, we have a radiant in-floor heating. Damn, dude, their house is fucking fancy. The pumps in the systems use electricity, so as a backup. We hope to add an efficient wood stove or fireplace insert soon. Our hot water comes from a combination of 2 solar hot water heaters and a propane-fired boiler. In the summer, the propane boiler rarely comes on as the sun provides most of our hot water. In the winter, the boiler must run more frequently in order to make up for the increased number of cloudy days and for the drain brought on by the radiant in-floor system. Dude! What? Passives? Yo, are you looking at their house? It's so oh my god! Fuck, I need to do off-grid living too. That shit looks beautiful. It looks like the best place ever. Passive solar refers to a design philosophy that involves a proper positioning of the house to allow the sun to heat the house in winter, but not in the summer. The approach requires... That's fucking cool. All right, so basically, we've seen what their house... we've seen them talk about their house, but I want to see what it looks like in, pictures and shit. So, I don't want to look at the, details like crazy, but I want to see what the place is. So, they got a fancy-ass fucking truck right there, let me tell you. So if you go to the place, that's where their kids are, all right? Fucking family and shit. I gotta say, they live on the nicest fucking place ever. This looks so cool, honestly. It looks really genuinely nice. I must say, I'm very where they're living is just so. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need this house in my life. What the fuck am I doing? Wow, dude, you got. Man, you know what? This is what life really is about, dude. I bet you, waking up in the morning to, all the light coming in is probably the most, happiest thing ever, too. It's, the same over here. A light, bursts into my home. But, it's not like this, dude. Look at all that open air. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. I would love this place. I'm, fanboying over this, dude. Oh, look at that fucking... Look at this place. Oh, my God. I'm, fanboying right now, dude. All right, so he's been doing this since, 08, by the way. We're just going, back in time and shit, it seems. So that was April. That was March. Yeah, we're going, back in time, dude. We're going back. I want to see more pictures of the house. It's great that he's got, the... Oh, it looks so modern and cool, dude. I gotta say, usually, when I hear, off-grid kind of stuff, it's almost weird because, you're looking at this shit it would be... Does this dude do film? Oh, that's really cool. So, the thing is, usually when you see, off-grid places, it almost seems like some people try to, fucking live in, just a very small, economically spaced, area. This is really nice. So, he's got a lot of windows, but, that is some good shit, dude. And it's on the eastern seaboard, by the way, so, congratulations on that. But I'm not going to show more of these photos. A lot of them has his family in it, so I don't really want to fuck with that, even though, it's Dude, like, publicly put it out there. You know, nothing's bad over there. But, like, I'm just going to get out of that right there. But architect Paul Dowsett of Sustainable 2 designed the house. I cannot recommend Paul enough. Oh, so some dude named Paul designed it. All right. But, man, did he design the fucking place really great. Damn, dude. I gotta say, man. Impressive looking fucking house. Impressive ass fucking place. I must say. And this dude built it by himself. So, you know, sometimes you see some really cool shit. I gotta say. You know, aside from all the hitmen and all that kind of crap, the Straw House blog is the most heartwarmingly fucking beautiful thing I've ever seen on this goddamn site. Let's go somewhere else and and be equally as enthralled and amazed. I need this fucking place, dude. You know what? I'm gonna go off grid. There you go. Fucking exposed right there. And ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Deep Web Browsing, episode number 88, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this fine day today. We've seen some interesting stuff, some weird stuff. We went back to the Intel Exchange. We saw an amazing home. And frankly, we saw a video that I don't know if it's related to a lot of the others, but it probably was one of the best videos we've seen in a while. Just because maybe it's, again, me in the dark, late at night, by myself, seeing some dude asking for help. I don't know. But we've had a fairly interesting episode this lovely week, but I think we're going to end this right over here and hit up something else, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like if you dislike it, I am out.